So I back out of my driveway and I go around the corner because I live on a corner house and it's a lot of one-way streets where we're at. I just passed my fence, so my backyard fence, and I see that this car is backing out of the street behind me. Makes sense so far?
Yeah.
He's backing out. I hit the brakes and I'm honking on the horns for about 3 to 5 seconds. And he still backs it. He's got the fucking tow hitch, which needs to be illegal on people's car. You have no idea how many claims I've seen where somebody just does something minor with the tow hitch and it just demolishes the other car. Because it goes right through everything sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I was lucky that he just cracked the front bumper cover and the lower cover and the license plate bracket. Had this guy been going any faster, it would have went through my fucking condenser and radiator, and I would have been pissed.
We're live. Hey,
we're live. I just turned everything public.
Oh yeah.
So hey, welcome back to Between Two Browns and Browns collision story. There, that was. But everybody's okay.
Everything. I didn't ask them because I didn't. I was a little annoyed at the time.
You care if they were okay?
But yeah, he backed into my car. And I should have called the police, but I didn't do it. But whatever. That's shame on me. I'm a former car insurance adjuster. I know better. But yeah, he came out. He was like, let's see if we can do this without insurance. So I got his number. I got his insurance card, and I went to if you guys know the East Lake area, I went to S&M Auto Body Shop. Rated 5 stars, good people. Got the estimate, sent it to him, and he was like, let's go through insurance. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I just filed a claim.
You could be sponsored. When you go to pick up the car or whatever, make sure that you see if they want to sponsor Between Two Browns. If that would, we already gave us free advertising.
I was about to say, I think they're sponsoring Cooking with Scott right now.
A body repair. That's what I need.
They've never seen it, but they
are. I'm gonna put them on.
While you were doing that, I was at Get-Go filling up my tank for $26. It was pretty nice. It took me a fucking month and a half to get signed up for Advantage Pay, but I finally got signed up for it. So dude, it was such a pain in the ass, man. I don't know why, but my bank account wouldn't connect to my Advantage card. So it was like they made me like send them like my last month's bank statement, like all this stupid shit. And finally got connected after talking to customer service for like 2 weeks every day. So it was great.
That does not sound like fun.
No, but you save 10 cents a gallon on gas. I mean, it's good.
You know what you can do with that 10 cents a gallon on gas that you've saved? You can get yourself a pair of Baker Mayfield socks.
Hell yeah.
There, man. They are on discount, right? Actually, I'm sorry.
They're sold out.
These, you know what? These are already a collector's item. Did you open yours, Dan? I'm going to leave
I
mine
opened them and wore them immediately.
Did you? Oh, man.
Dude,
I'm going to treat them like an action figure, and I'm not going to open them. I'm just going to keep them like this because much like Beanie Babies, I see these things appreciating in value.
Dude, they have all of the new Browns jersey T-shirts at Meijer, which I love those. I love those shirts. They're comfortable shirts. They look pretty decent. But I was gonna get one, and then I thought about it, and I saw the Deshaun Watson shirt next to it, and I was like, you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I was gonna get a Nick Chubb one, and then I saw the Deshaun Watson shirt, and I felt bad, so I didn't do it. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That is a shame. I also got this this hat. I know you couldn't notice it because it's camouflage. It's digital camouflage, which means the top of my head is probably just invisible to you guys. But this was also on discount, incredibly hideous, and I said, "Gotta have that value." So,
do they have? Well, yeah.
Shout out to Fanatics. Hey, maybe I'll get them to sponsor us.
I don't know.
We need some kind of fucking sponsorship, man.
Yeah. So, I don't know if they do that.
So you did not buy a T-shirt or a jersey?
No, I didn't.
No, Dan.
No.
You getting anything?
No, I just got the socks.
Just the socks.
Just the socks.
Just the tip.
I did buy a Baker Mayfield jersey about 2 months ago, though.
Did you? Was that on sale?
Yeah, it was actually through a private collector. It was in good shape, my size, and I got it for like $35, stitched, everything.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good jersey. I'll be wearing it.
I would wear it. Did he have any Brian Hoyer jerseys?
I don't believe he had any Brian Hoyer jerseys. The issue, though, with my Baker Mayfield jersey, though, is that it's a Seattle Seahawks Baker Mayfield jersey. I may have bought it prematurely.
Are you serious?
No, it's a Browns one.
Oh, God. I was like, holy shit. You have to go get it if that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, I remember years ago when Brett Favre came out of retirement. I think it was like in 2007. Was 2007 when he played with the Jets?
2007. Didn't he come out like 2 or 3 times?
He retired again and then came back with the Vikings. But when he went to the Jets, there was this whole big, like, where's he going to wind up? And a lot of the trade rumors were that he was going to be traded in the rivalry and traded to the Vikings, which no one ever thought. So a bunch of people in Minnesota started making Brett Favre jerseys before the trade happened, and a bunch of jackasses went out there and bought them. And then he ended up on the Jets for the season. Now, if you held on to the jersey for a year, it was a good deal.
There's some. I think the Atlanta Falcons have a Deshaun Watson jersey made up. They thought they were.
They probably sent a bunch of them out to different countries in Africa.
That's what happens to a lot of those. They print up a bunch of Super Bowl champion T-shirts for both teams. The other ones end up in third world countries.
Well, I was watching This Is Us. I love that show, by the way. And they just had its final season. And one of the final episodes of This Is Us, they had they were talking. The two brothers were talking, and the one brought up. He's like, what I was thinking about? You know how they have to make 2 sets of T-shirts for the Super Bowl champions, and whatever team loses, they send them off to some third world country. There were 4 years in a row where those people got Buffalo Bills Super Bowl champion T-shirts. He goes, so somewhere in the world, they think that the Buffalo Bills were like the greatest team ever during this 4-year stretch.
Yeah. Also, fuck you, Bill Stone.
Hey, whoa. Hey, that's our one listener, man.
He's making comments about how he's the only listener. He's motherfucker. Bill Stone is going back and listening to all the episodes of Brown Petri Dish because he noticed he was mentioned a lot. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of nervous about what I said about him. So we'll see.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
He texted me today and said, I'm glad you guys would all eat me. And I didn't know what he was talking about. And then I remembered we were all fucked up one night after the Funny Stop and came over here and did a podcast. It was me, Nick J, Brandon, and Jimmy Killius. And for some reason, we got on the topic of which comics we would eat if we had to eat comics to survive, I guess. And Bill Stone won. So, yep.
Does he die of natural causes before you eat him, or?
I think we just eat him alive.
Or you just,
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So look, training camp started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it?
We already have one wide receiver that is, day to day. It's day to day right now.
Schwartz. Yeah, I knew that because you texted to me today. Yeah.
Trying to do some show prep, man. That's all.
Yeah. When you started training camp this week, I'm like, did they?
Oh my God. So Stefanski said it looks like he's going to be fine long term.
Well, that's good.
Also said about
we know Stefanski never lies about injuries. So.
Right.
That's cool.
Well, translated, that means they stitched it on They stitched his shin back on at the knee and in between plays. He should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know what other. There's another injury too. Not during training camp, but before training camp. Who was
before
that?
training camp? Deshaun Watson hurt 26 women.
Yeah,
he sure did.
Yeah, that's not like an injury to a player though. I was thinking about an injury to a player.
It definitely hurt his reputation.
Oh, Bell is in a boot.
Oh, that's who it was.
Who else? One of the other defensive guys. Delpit is a little on the.
I don't know. I glanced at I glanced at an article today on my front page of my Google that said Myles Garrett and the Browns defense under pressure. I don't know how the season's like 2 months away from starting, or a month away from starting. 2 months.
Well, the first preseason game is the 14th.
Yeah. Those don't
count.
Can I say something that pissed me off? Did you hear the people? Did you hear the people talking shit about Myles Garrett playing street basketball, saying like, "What if he hurts himself doing it?"
No,
you guys, it must have been on The Fan or something. I'm pretty sure I was listening to it earlier this week. Somebody was calling in, pissed off, like, "What's he thinking? What if he gets hurt?" It was like, I'd rather him get hurt doing something that includes exercise and something as minor as street basketball.
I mean, what if he gets hurt lifting? Like, it's the same. Yeah. Like,
what if he falls down the stairs?
Yeah.
And it was the same people bitching about Nick Chubb squatting 600 pounds.
Yeah, it's not like they're doing like extreme sports. I mean,
no.
Well, I don't know. 610 pounds seems
pretty extreme. It's pretty extreme. Yeah,
that is pretty extreme, but it's also not like anyone on this podcast was attempting to bench 600 pounds or squat 600 pounds.
Yeah, I think the results would be way different if I tried to bench 610 pounds.
God damn it. That's the dumbest joke I've ever heard, Bill Stone. Fuck.
No, I came up with that. Fuck you.
It doesn't change just because it changed authors.
I told Bill I came up with the punchline only dance. I just need the setup and the hook.
There you go. Yeah. You can host Jimmy Kelly's OnlyFans. I'll send you the link to it so you can manage it.
Does he actually have an OnlyFans?
I made one for him, but I never put anything on it.
Back in 2012, Tim Cornette actually made a couple of dating profiles for me online. He made one for like some S&M website, and he put a picture of me in a Captain America costume. And then he also tried to make one for Christian Mingle. He was like, "I like to praise Jesus and eat pussy," but when you do. And I got that joke about Christian Mingle. When you do that in Christian Mingle, they actually monitor that and they have to approve your updates. We found that out because he hit send and they're like, "We'll let you know if this gets approved."
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. No. And every time Jimmy Killies does that joke about his OnlyFans and he says, "Naughty little comedy boy underscore 42069," I'm like, dude, there's no underscore. It won't fit. Just drop the underscore. It's just Naughty Little Comedy Boy 42069. Yeah, that's a real page. You can subscribe. I think I made it like $100 to subscribe, but you can subscribe if you want to. The money will go half to me and half to Jimmy.
That is terrible.
Do you guys know what the cut for OnlyFans is? Do you guys know what they?
What?
No, I'm asking. I don't know like what the cut is. Like if it's like 60 per.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm
gonna look that up right now.
I noticed that I don't know. I'm not gonna. I noticed like certain people that have it seem to keep it, so it must be pretty good.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I've seen
that people who put stuff on there.
Yeah, like I have some girls that I follow on Instagram that I went to high school with and shit that or just knew from around that time that always advertise for their OnlyFans pages. I mean, I don't think they probably don't go like very far with it if they're advertising for it on their Instagram. but it's.
I already saw all the girls' parts in my high school back when they were.
I bet you did, man. I bet you did. Fucking ladies, man, over here, W. Scott.
Back when they were worth seeing. I don't want to see them now.
Yeah. Come to the storytelling show at Funny Stop with me and Bob McClure this Tuesday at 8
That's
o'clock.
right. I'm coming out there for that.
And you can hear me tell a story about how a girl at my school saw my private parts when I didn't intend her to. So it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Which private parts?
The one.
The one?
Like the butthole?
The one that I care about. Yeah.
I mean, like if you were like doing stretches, but you're like cupping yourself, so she only saw the butthole because your hand was blocking.
No,
butthole's not that private.
How would that even happen? How would that even happen?
Well, okay, Mr. Braggadocious, you had to use your hands to cup yourself.
There's no fly for the butthole. Like how would my butthole be hanging out?
Well, like you're bent over, like you're about to pick a football.
When you're doing yoga, if it's possible that your butthole hangs out. Doing yoga. That is something.
This is going.
This is kind of moved away from football.
Yeah. How about we talk about W. Scott's dumb hat? How about we get back on that?
That is a pretty stupid.
I can't even fucking see what it is.
Right.
Here. Like it's
exactly.
It's like
you can't even tell. Brownie elf up here.
It just looks like a fucking shadow of something. You can't even tell what it is. Like that could be a frog on there. I don't know.
It could be. It is. But it is
Georgia bullfrogs.
I'm a big fan of the elf, much like yourself. I like the elf.
Yeah. See, I like that hat if it had the white elf on it like this.
Oh, so you like white elves better?
Well, you can see it. Like it's, I mean, that one you can't really tell what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just the computer screen or something, but I don't know. I can't tell what it is.
Actually, it does blend in very well.
Yeah, dude. It's the camouflage hat is camouflage.
Dude, it was on sale. I didn't buy it because it was top shelf anymore. It is lightweight.
Yeah, the camouflage.
Not bad.
That's the point of the camouflage. You camouflage the elf. For me being able to tell what it is. Dude, I don't know if you guys saw, but the Bengals alternate uniforms this year are fucking sick. Like they
oh yeah, I did see
so
the white
good.
with the white with the stripes.
Yeah, dude, they look awesome. Like I'm jealous. They do. They look great.
Yeah.
I think they're the coolest alternate uniforms I've ever seen, to be honest.
What do you think about the Bears having an orange helmet?
Yeah,
ooh, that's original.
Wonder where they got that idea.
Yeah. And then everybody else is doing black helmets. Done that.
Yeah. Who's all doing that? I wonder if they're gonna start doing like the NBA and MLB are doing, and to start doing like a city edition of the uniform.
I think they really did that.
I think we need something. I think as the Browns need something different than what we have. I think that's for an alternate uniform. Like I love our uniforms. I never want to change our uniforms. I love the tradition of them. I never want to change those uniforms, but we need a good alternate jersey, and I think an alternate helmet. Like I always thought a plain white helmet with the brownie elf on it would be awesome. Maybe with a brown stripe, like that'd be pretty sweet.
I would like the orange helmet with the number on the side.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but we've done that before.
Well, I never said we'd never done that before. I'm just saying I would like if we went back to that.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
When I'm playing Madden, that's the helmet that I use. I always use that helmet. The 1960s alternate, where it's the orange with a white stripe and the black and the brown.
Or go back to the 2018 Color Rush jerseys with a brown helmet with an orange stripe. I think that would be sick. Just look like one big turd on the field. Like that'd be.
What about a white stripe down the middle with two orange stripes and then the brown? some corn. Like we
yeah. No, I just say we have all brown with brown helmets, and then just say these jerseys, these alternate jerseys represent what Jimmy and Dee Haslam represent, and that's shit. Yeah.
I think we need to really stop, pussyfooting around this issue and just go right back to the leather helmets.
Yeah. Well, they would represent the leather helmets.
Yeah. Or go back to the hard helmets, but only the one face bar. Like Scott Player did when he was our punter.
What? Bill Stone. God damn it.
What?
Brown and black. Black is not a Browns color. Damn.
But it is alternate.
Yeah. But at least the Bengals had white in their jerseys. Like it's not like we've never had black in our jerseys. Like it's I don't know. It's weird. It's brown and orange, and white. That's it.
So
no other colors.
So speaking of Madden, is anybody Myles Garrett 99 new Madden?
Hell yeah.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
I think so too. Brian Kenny does not.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Myles Garrett hater. He doesn't hate him, but he thinks he's overrated.
Who does?
Really?
Brian Kenny. Yeah.
He thinks Myles Garrett's overrated?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, they talk about it on their podcast quite a bit. Kyle Honhorst gives them shit about it most of the time, but yeah, he. I mean, from a statistical standpoint, he is not as good. He has not been as good as TJ Watt. I mean, he hasn't been as good as what's his name? D tackle from the Rams. I'm missing one of the top players in football, and neither one of you guys are helping me out.
Sam.
I don't know.
Donald.
I'm blanking out on it. No, dude, the defensive tackle for the Rams. He's one of the best players in football. How did none of us know?
Isn't it Sam Donald?
No, Sam Darnold.
Not the guy that's competing with Baker Mayfield for the quarterback position.
Aaron Donald.
Willie McGinnis. You meant Willie McGinnis.
Jesus.
What is that?
Willie McGinnis.
Why are we doing a football podcast? None of us even could name
It's the
Aaron
Browns
Donald.
podcast. If they're not on the Browns, I don't know who the fuck they are.
I really don't give a shit.
Unless somebody's
Aaron
getting hit in
Donald?
the head with a Steelers helmet, I don't care about the guy on the other team.
Well, fuck, that was the guy that Urban Meyer knew nothing about.
Oh, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Any player in the NFL that wasn't on his team, basically what it was. He basically said he's basically said he's never watched NFL football before. Like it's like, why would you take the job?
So when you guys play Madden, do you create a character for yourself?
I do.
What position do you make yourself?
I usually play like defensive tackle. I like that. I don't, but mainly I like to play the franchise mode.
Yeah.
I like playing the franchise mode.
You can make creative characters in franchise.
Oh, can you? I've never.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I gut the team of the players I don't like. Then I create players of my friends, and I make myself the quarterback. And of course, I'm 7 foot tall, 300 pounds of jack muscle, and I fucking throw bombs, and I run like a gazelle.
Huh.
I'm the rated 100 player in the game. Then I make my friends to play along with. It's fun. I put it on easy, and I run up the score like 150 to nothing.
I've done that.
I haven't played Madden in years, but when I did, I would be either the defensive end on defense and the running back on offense. But I used to hate people like Dan. Whenever my one buddy used to do that shit with NCAA football, he would pick Kent State and like make everybody on the team like a 99 and just like beat Ohio State like 70-3. And I'm like, why is this fun to you? I'm like, this is stupid. I don't know.
It is fun though. I do that. Do it all the time.
Dude, I don't play video games to make reality.
Like, you know what? Like, it's a sports game though. It's supposed to be close.
You know, so I would like last year before.
I hate all of this right now.
Before each game last year, I would take Madden, and I would run, and I'd play that game, the upcoming game for the week, and I'd run the fucking score up. It'd be like 102-4, or some weird shit like that, and then
so you allowed the computer to get 2 safeties on you.
Yeah, and then I would get I'd get a screenshot and I'd post it on the Brown Backers page, and people were like, "Well, that's not realistic." No shit, it's not realistic. What the fuck?
Did you notice the fans all
Did you
look
notice
like each other?
First of all, it's a video game, for Christ's sake. Could you not live a life?
Did you notice that I scored 70 points with Pat Shurmur's offense?
Right. I picked a guy out of the stands to play, and I won. Yeah.
I hate you guys right now so much.
Why?
Why? I'm not playing you. I just play against the computer.
Because this is like
I'm not paying $70 to be.
You're one of those guys posting, John.
Dude, probably I would post. This isn't real. fucking nerd. Yeah, that's what I would post. I liked sports games when I was growing up because they were realistic. Like I felt like I was like a part of the game.
Accomplishing something.
Yeah. Especially when for a while there when I was laid off from work in like 2012, I played Madden and it would be like, and I'd be like talking shit, and the dude would be like, "I'm 9," and I'm like, "Well, why are you playing for money on the internet? Like your parents suck." Go, like I hated that shit, dude. When you lose and it's like a little kid, and he's just playing with like
you got robbed by a 9-year-old and embarrassed.
Well, dude, they do the shit where they just play with like a running quarterback and they just like run around in circles in the backfield until somebody gets open. And then throws him the ball. I'm like, this is stupid, dude. Why is it like I'd be getting my ass kicked? I'd be getting my ass kicked by like Troy Smith or something. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this? I don't know. I like video games to be as realistic as possible. Isn't that why they made the graphics so much better? They keep making the graphics better so it seems more real.
Well, it might seem more real, but nobody's shooting aliens. Yeah.
I mean, I want to feel like I'm really shooting aliens, like
Then there's something wrong with you, John.
Like when I play Grand Theft Auto, I want to feel like I'm really beating up a hooker. Like that's.
You want to really feel like you're rummaging through her purse. Is that it?
No. Yeah. No, I did like, I don't know. I've always loved football games more than anything. I remember whenever I was a kid, we'd play Super Tecmo Bowl, and we would always like have to play paper, rock, scissors or some shit to see who got to be the Browns. And that was like the Bernie Kosar Browns back in the day. And, and
graphics.
Yeah, but you couldn't, and it didn't have a memory system because it was regular Nintendo, so you couldn't save your game. So if you played, but it had an option to play a season. So if you wanted to play a season, you had to play the whole season all at once. And we did that a lot. Like we did that like anytime it rained, we would just sit inside and play Tecmo Bowl all day and play a full season. And it was awesome. And Madden, when it first came out, actually sucked. It wasn't the best game when it first came out.
Well, when Madden first came out, they didn't have NFL rights, correct?
No, they did.
No, they did.
They did. But they didn't have exclusive NFL rights. So
other games could use likenesses.
Yeah. So the other company that had the rights to the NFL back then was 989 Sports. And they made the game NFL Game Day, and that was the game that everybody played. Madden kind of had like a was on the back shelf for a while, And then at some point they obtained the exclusive rights, and it was around the same time that they stopped making the NCAA games.
Because did you guys ever play NFL Street?
Yeah, I didn't really like it that much.
I loved it.
Yeah. NFL Blitz, I like that game in arcade.
That was great.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was good. My favorite one was NHL 95. Oh, I love that game, man. On Sega Genesis.
Yeah. Mine was triple play baseball, 96 on Sega.
Well, I thought this was a football podcast, but
well, I don't know. You were giving us the history of fucking Tecmo Bowl and shit over there.
We're talking about football. We're talking about football games. We're talking about football. No, my favorite football game actually was there was a game, I don't remember what it was called. It was something like NFL Quarterback Club. It was for Super Nintendo, and it was back when like the Pro Bowl used to be like they used to have events before the Pro Bowl that were like the NBA skills challenges.
Yeah, I remember watching those.
Yeah. So that was what the game was based around, and it was so much fun. Like they used to have the like passing contests and shit where it would be like it wasn't like the shitty players. It was like Dan Marino, John Elway, Bernie Kosar. Like it was like the top like 10 quarterbacks in the league would do the skill competitions.
Yeah, it was all the Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they have the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
Right before? Yeah.
No, they had the skills competition on Saturday, and then the Pro Bowl would be on Sunday.
Oh, the name of that game that you were talking about with about the NFL Quarterback Club thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called NFL Quarterback Club.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got it right. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was called.
Yeah, they would have like the little carts. They used to have like the little carts with the targets on it that would go across the field, and you had to throw it inside of the circle and shit like that. It was awesome. I love that game.
I forgot to mention this, and you'll probably hate me more for this. I forgot what year in Madden it was, but you were able to general manage and own several different teams at the same time under franchise mode. And there was one time I had like 6 teams, and I traded all of their first round picks for all of the Browns' worst players. And then because you're able to edit the players in franchise mode, I made all the Steelers players like level 50.
Oh my God.
I hate this.
So I always had the first round pick. I always had the first round pick because the Steelers would lose all the time. Like I'd have the number 1 overall pick.
One thing I used to like about the Madden games when they first came out was that even after the whistle blew, you could take control of the player and just like pile on when you are defense, like keep knocking the shit out of anybody. You know?
Yeah.
Now you can't do that. I'm like, man,
they should give you full control of the players. Like if you want to take your helmet off and swing it, you should be able to. Like that's. But yeah, let's. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Pants down and walk towards them.
Well, we're down a wide receiver, correct?
Yeah.
OBJ available right now.
Oh God, I'd sell my tickets.
What?
Of what?
If they signed OBJ, I would sell my tickets.
He's available.
I was about to say, yeah, he's available.
Yeah, let's bring back the reason for the downfall of our team. Yeah, let's do that.
But do you think OBJ would be more successful under Deshaun Watson than Baker Mayfield?
Yes, because Deshaun Watson is more of an improvisational quarterback, whereas Baker Mayfield was not. John Dorsey was a moron for bringing Odell in, and
really? Everybody was so happy when he came in.
Listen, John, I
was too.
Polishing us.
I'm not going to sit here and let you disparage the good name of John Dorsey.
I was happy too when they brought him in. I was happy too when they brought him in because I thought Odell was a big enough professional to adjust his game to the quarterback. We never saw him with any other quarterback other than Eli Manning. I mean, so I thought he was going to be able to adjust his game to Baker Mayfield's game. Like I didn't know that he was just like, no, I'm not running routes. I'm going to do what I want to do. Like that's such bullshit. I don't know. It And it wasn't. It was partially Baker's fault. But if Odell wasn't on this team, I think Baker would still be here.
So, who do you think is a worse GM, John Dorsey or Phil Savage?
Phil Savage. John Dorsey was a good GM. He just made one big mistake. I think.
Okay.
We have him to thank for basically the whole team that we have now, other than a couple pieces that Sashi Brown's brought in over the past couple years. But that was a big mistake, bringing Odell Beckham Jr. in, trading away a bunch of assets to get Odell Beckham Jr. that we could have used whenever he had an injury history and we didn't really know what he was going to do. I loved it at the time. I'm not going to lie, but it was dumb. I loved it because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
He's a GM. He's supposed to know these things. That's their job. I don't know. It just never was going to work out. I don't think with Odell and Baker, and I really do think if Odell never came to the Browns, that Baker would still be our quarterback.
No, I agree. I think we all can agree on that. Where do you think? Okay, so now we're just doing compares. So he was never technically the GM, but who was worse, Phil Savage or Mike Holmgren?
Oh,
for
Mike
the Browns.
Holmgren.
Mike Holmgren, he just collected a check and bounced.
Yeah,
I was actually excited when they made that announcement. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, everybody was.
Yeah, and then he was like, didn't even come in. Just like stayed.
Yeah. He was at when I went to
zoomed in. Made him invent Zoom.
You go to training camp.
Yeah, when I went to training camp that year, he was riding around on a golf cart at training camp. So he came in for a little bit.
Yeah, my brother went to one and got a picture with him. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You got a picture with Mike Holmgren. He's going to turn the team around.
Yeah, remember he brought in Seneca Wallace, and we're like, oh, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Seneca Wallace. There was that.
Seneca Wallace did not refuse to help Colt McCoy.
Yeah. Fuck Seneca Wallace.
It's a hard one to argue with. I mean, Seneca Wallace,
it's I've gotten excited over so many fucking things with this team that have gone terribly wrong. Johnny Manziel, Trent Richardson, Courtney Brown.
There's another one. Back. Courtney Brown.
I was jumping up and down when we drafted Brady Quinn because I was a big Notre Dame fan.
Who is Mingo? What was his name?
Barcavius Mingo. I wasn't excited about Mingo because I didn't really know who he was.
JOK, what a flop he turned out to be.
JOK.
No, JOK. Let's give him time. He had a good season.
JOK is gonna be good.
He got hurt last year, right?
Yeah. He played well whenever he played. He had a pretty good year. I don't know, but there's so many different times where we've brought people in. Shit, I was excited about Dwayne Bowe. I was excited about Kenny Britt.
Britt, he collected a paycheck.
Yeah, so did Dwayne Bowe. He did the same fucking thing. He didn't do a damn thing. Joe Jaravicious, he was all right for a little bit for the Browns,
I was about to say, don't you say a bad word about Joe Jaravicious.
But he wasn't what he was for the Buccaneers.
But we also got him at the later years of his career. He was a number 2 receiver on the team when he should have been like a number 3 receiver anywhere else.
Sean Kemp, I was excited about that.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp. You talking about with the Cavs? Brought in all 500 of his kids. Holy shit. That man had a lot of kids.
Who was the guy? In 2008 we signed him. He was the wide receiver. I can't think of his name. Killed somebody driving on the highway.
Dante Stallworth.
Dante Stallworth. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I was excited for him.
Same. I think it was the same highway that Dwayne Haskins died on.
Was it?
I don't know, but it's the same situation.
Yeah.
It's same situation.
I heard he was leaving a masseuse's place.
God damn it. It's Florida and their stupid highway system where they have stores.
They have cars on it.
Like Dante Stallworth killed a man. He was still legally over the limit at 6 a.m. and the guy tried to cross a very busy highway. Yeah, it was kind of fucked up that Dante Stallworth got charged with manslaughter and shit because
he was like just over the legal limit. Like he wasn't drunk. He was like 0.09.
If you're just over the legal limit, then you're over the legal.
Yeah, but you're not drunk. You know, if you're at a 0.09,
it doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter by the law. I know it doesn't matter by the law. I'm talking about it from a human being's perspective.
Right.
Like, if you're at a 0.09, you're not drunk. Like, I'm sorry, it's not. Like, I've never been at a 0.09 and been like, oh, I'm pretty wasted right now. You know how I know that? Because I used to have this bar in the Valley. If anybody is from the Akron area, they know what I'm talking about. It was called the Dorm, and they had a breathalyzer machine, and we used to have contests to see who could blow the highest. So I know where
who could blow the most.
Is
that what y'all had a contest?
Yeah, always
to see who could.
Yeah, because they had this thing called Power Hour.
Most.
Yeah, so they had this thing called Power Hour there, and it was like $2 shots, any shots you wanted. And
sounds safe.
You took a load of shots
from 5 to 6. So what I would do is I would try to get up to like a 0.2. I would try to get up to like a 0.2 during
0.2.
Yeah. I would try to get to like a 0.2 during Power Hour, and then I would go work at Brewbakers. That was I did it quite a bit. It was fun.
Oh my goodness.
My one buddy in Texas that I got whenever I was in high school, that I was in the back of his truck when he got a DUI. He flew a 0.27.
Woo.
Yeah. Cop was like, "You should be
pretty,
dead right now."
Pretty high.
Yeah. The cop was like, I can't believe you're conscious right now."
So Bill Stone was asking, didn't we have Shaq for a hot cup of coffee? We did.
Shaq's a basketball player, Bill Stone. Shaq's a basketball player. Nobody's mentioned a basketball player on this podcast. So
well, now we have.
Yeah,
yes,
we have Shawn Kemp.
Cleveland Cavs.
I don't recall saying that name.
Hey, okay. So let me ask this. Going back to Madden, right?
All right, we gotta hurry up because I gotta get out of here.
All right, last thing, last question. So, first of all, no decision on Deshaun Watson.
Nope,
none. Right? I have arthritis. Click and refresh.
No, that didn't happen.
See when that was going to come through. Hasn't come through. So when it does come through, no matter what, how long it is or what it is, do you think that he will also be suspended in Madden? Do you think that he will play in Madden? I'm tired of talking about real life. Let's talk about, will he be suspended in Madden?
That question made me dumber.
I say he will be.
There were ways you could do that in Madden.
Yeah,
I'd say he will be, because if you play the live games, they usually try to load the most active roster if you play the live games.
Yeah.
So I think he will also be suspended in Madden.
They should just make his overall rating a 1.
For what? For like 6 weeks?
That's his punishment. Just make him the worst player ever to be in the game of Madden.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Can I trade Deshaun Watson for Deshaun Kaiser? Is that?
Oh, that's bad.
All right. Yeah, I got to get out of here because I got to go shower and then I got to test some shit out at Funny Stop for Tuesday. So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Dan, you anywhere?
I am in Cape Charles, Virginia tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, I'll come down and check that out.
Thank you. It's about 10 hours.
Hell yeah. All right. I'll be there, buddy.
Right.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. Have fun. Thank you, guys.